Hi, this is Karthik. I welcome you all for this session. In this session, I'm going to teach you how to use integer data type in Visual C++. Once again, I repeat the topic, how to use integer data type in Visual C++. You may ask a question, why we want to use data type? In order to store and retrieve an information, we are in need of data type. Once again I repeat, why we want to use data type? In order to store and retrieve an information efficiently, we are in need of data type. So there are different categories of informations. For example, we can able to hold only numbers. Let us say 1, 2, 3, 4, so and so. The numbers without decimal point is called as integer. At the same time, we can able to hold the information with decimal point. For example, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and so and so. These are numbers with decimal point is called as floating point. As well as we can able to hold strings. Let us say hi, welcome. At the same time, we are in need of characters, where we can able to store only characters. And one more type is there called as boolean, which is used to store only two values, either 0 or false. But my task is, now I'm going to teach you how to use integer data type in Visual C++. In order to achieve this task, we should open Microsoft Visual C++. Go to Start, go to All Programs, where I can able to find Microsoft Visual Studio 6.0 and navigate to Microsoft Visual C++ 6.0. Just click on it in order to open it. And go to File, go to New, and go to Files, where I can able to find C++ source file. Once again, I repeat the process. Go to File, go to New, and go to Files, where you can able to find C++ source file. Just click on C++ source file and provide a name. Let us say example 1. Now this is an area where we are going to type the program. First followed by the preprocessor hash, and followed by the keyword hash include, and header file IO stream.h, where IO stands for input and output stream, and followed by another header file hash include conio.h. Now I'm going to use integer main, the main method. What is the use of main method? The first line read by the compiler will be the main method. Now I'm going to declare integer. The keyword is int, followed by the variable. I'm going to use two variables. Let us say variable a equal to 10. I'm going to assign some value, and b equal to 34. So here the int is nothing but the keyword which denotes integer, and I'm going to hold two variables. I'm going to declare two variables called a and b. What is a variable? Variables are nothing but the placeholder or containers used to hold values. So now I'm going to display the values. Let us say cout a value, let us say a equal to, I'm going to display a value, and let us say some space, and b equal to, I'm going to display the b value, and then I'm going to add these two values. Let us say cout, it should be small, cout, and I need a next line end out. I'm going for next line. I'm going to add, let us say a plus b equal to, so a plus b, and then I'm in need of the method called getCH to hold the output screen until or unless user press any key. Now program is ready to run. Go to build and compile the program and click S and save it. So I can able to find 0 errors, and now I'm going to build the program. Go to build and execute the program. So now I can able to see a value 10 and b value is 34 and a plus b value is equal to 44. Once again I repeat the process. After typing the code, just go to build and compile the program. It's the first step. After compilation or compiling the program, go to build and execute the program, and shortcut is Ctrl F5 and click S. So a value equal to 10 and b value equal to 34, so a plus b equal to 44. This is how you want to use the integer values. I think you guys have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.